Originally a mining robot designed to protect organics, this corrupted automaton now serves a new purpose, eliminating all signs of life from the arena. With a substantial health pool and an impenetrable shield, Clutch will truly stick you between a rock and a hard place should you get caught out of position.
Initiate offensive protocols.
Unlike most of the other champions, Clutch has two passives. The first will cause Clutch to accelerate if you move forward without changing direction. Your second passive, Still Defense, will cause Clutch to take 20% reduced damage from enemies if you're walking or standing still. As your hitbox is one of the largest in the game, it's unlikely that a decent opponent will miss you with any shots. Using this passive to your advantage means that you're in much more control over how much damage you're taking over a short time. This passive will also activate if Clutch is crouching.
You cannot penetrate my defenses.
Clutch channels his mining roots and deploys an impenetrable shield wall that blocks all incoming damage for a short time. On top of being a substantial defense for both yourself and your teammates, Clutch is able to shoot while the shield is active. The catch to this is that the shield will disappear for the duration that you're firing. The trick to using the shield effectively in combat is to stick to single-shot weapons such as the rocket launcher, railgun, or super shotgun. This way, you minimize the time that the shield is down without sacrificing any damage in the meantime. This also allows you to pick your shots much more carefully as you're safer whilst taking aim.
I cannot fail in my perfection.
Shield Wall has a 30-second cooldown. Be mindful of this and make sure that you're looking for the hourglass pickups in between potential fights. Not having Shield Wall when a key item spawns is not a good look. Clutch has one of the highest health and armor pools in the game. With a base health value of 150 and armor value of 100, these can both go beyond the base value with mega pickups. This means the urgency to stack up after spawning is slightly more lenient than weaker champions, as sometimes you spawn with almost double the health that some other champions have. Unlike other champions whose abilities double up as mobility tools, Clutch is not one of those examples. He has less scope to take unpredictable routes in game modes where movement prediction is key, so keep this in mind and be careful. Although this means that you can soak up lots of damage, it doesn't necessarily mean that you can survive longer standalone. Your hitbox and slower speed making you easier to target means that unless your aim is perfect, your opponent will almost always be doing more damage if you both have the same weapon. Instead, your sustainability should go hand in hand with your shield wall, serving as a mass distraction for the rest of your team while they dish out the damage for you in team modes. When it comes to starting weapons, Clutch benefits greatly from the starting shotgun. This allows you to combo single shot weapons with his shield wall as soon as the game begins and will help you if your opponent gets a better weapon early on. Be brave when it comes to blocking damage. One of your main strengths with the shield wall is to secure key items for your team. If you're standing on the quad damage location with shield wall activated, the enemy team needs to be really aggressive to stop you, putting themselves at risk for the rest of your team to follow up. On the subject of quad damage, the invincibility of the shield wall means that all incoming damage is blocked. This includes an enemy with quad damage. In a situation where the enemy is firing at you, their damage increase may as well not exist. It's particularly useful to nullify this and waste the enemy's quad time. This will also mean that the quad is being directed at you and not the rest of your team. During this time, the quad user is in much more danger of being fragged by someone else and allowing you to take the quad for yourselves. Whilst not the most agile champion in Quake, Clutch serves a truly unique purpose in the arena. He can protect the team with a vital tool that other champions cannot offer in the form of shield wall, and can be irritating to pick out if he's managing his shield wall and still defense effectively. These defensive options do not affect your ability to dish out damage of your own, so when Clutch catches you in a bad spot with his shield activated, you'd better pray there's an escape route handy, otherwise you're just one more organic to eliminate. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Do not fear me, humans. I only wish to exterminate you.